Completed our game here. Take you there. 5-1. Bottom half of the sixth inning.
We may only see this young man on the mound for about 6 more pitches to keep him under 36 so he can get by with 1 day's rest. The way they have negotiated their pitching staff throughout the tournament.
Luis Bazan 0 for 2. Taking all the way. It's a strike. Three pitchers used today. Cho-Fei Hung, who was on the mound, done the majority of the work in the game. And a check swing and went around on that. 2-strike count. So Panama down to 3 outs to work with in this game to try and get back to at least tie it. They left the bases loaded in the 5th inning. Here's the 0-2 delivery. In the air. That's going to drop for a base hit. So they start with what they needed. Bazan is on with a single here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Well, the preview of this inning goes according to plan for Chinese Taipei. They will be matched up against Japan on Saturday, and it was my mistake. The young man on the mound could go to about 51 pitches and still pitch in this game. Japan has been very strong, even though statistically it looks like Chinese Taipei would dominate them. Ability, player for player, the way they go about their games, the discipline and the precision they both play with, it will be a very, very good game.
If Chinese Taipei can get there.
Exactly.
Runner on at first base, Panama, here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Can they mount the big comeback that they need? Gonzalez has struck out twice in the game, but a much better hitter than that. 3 for 8, home run, RBI in this Little League World Series. We'll get our special runner coming in at first base. 1 per inning allowed. Abel Gallardo is on as the pinch runner. That'll be fouled off outside of first.
This is the first game that Chinese Taipei has actually played the 6th inning or the 5th inning. Both of their games prior to this only went 4 with the 10-run rule, beating Saudi Arabia 18-0 and Canada 23-0.
17 titles for Chinese Taipei, championship titles. Can they do 2? 1. Not quite. They get the force out, though, at second base. Lan, Chen-Wei Chen. And the runner's not going to advance, so no harm done by the overthrow.
This play is very, very hard at the Little League level. Backing up at second base makes it look so routine. And then to think about even turning it, I know the ball gets away, but that's a strong arm, and it's a great play by everybody. Look at the catcher's back there to back up. The first baseman's hustling back there to the screen. Outstanding, detailed play by Chinese Taipei.
1 out. The Chinese Taipei team needs 2 more.
Thank you.
To advance. Perez, Jorge Perez back in. Has had only 1 at bat, drew a walk. Runner at first and 1 down. And that fastball will catch the outside corner for a strike. Cho-Fei Hung, who's doing the pitching, has done an outstanding job. He came on in the 4th inning with nobody out. And has been throwing strikes. Hasn't walked anybody and has struck out 3.
Just to review the Chinese Taipei dominance, 17 world championships, the most of any foreign country. If they win this game, they'll be 72-12 all time here at the Little League World Series. Those 17 championships came between 1969 and 1996, and last year lost in the finals to California.
Chung gets the strikeout. That is going to be 2 down, and 1 more out is all they need.
A little breaking ball. Remember that Little League does not advocate the breaking ball, but they do not disqualify people that throw the breaking ball. They just do not want you really to throw a breaking ball until you shave. Is their recommendation through Dr. James Andrews.
So 2 away. Is this going to be the last at bat here? Quintero stays in the ball game. Quintero flied out to right field. That one will be nubbed outside of first. For the city of Kaohsiung, Chinese Taipei, it is the 6th time they've had a team here. It is the 2nd appearance for this particular Little League. It was here in 1996 for the last time, defeating Cranston, Rhode Island 13-3 in the title game. This particular Little League now's got a shot at another Little League World Championship. That's a fair ball down the line. Chased by Li Wu. Runner goes to third. Throw to second, not in time, but the runner did a head-first dive and is out, and this game is over. What a tough way to end it. You cannot dive head-first when you're going to a bag, and he did. And the runner is out, and Chinese Taipei has won it by a score of 5-1 and will play Japan in the international championship game. And you gotta feel bad for a game that ends that way, but there's not much choice.
Such elation, such life brought back into the team, and then a rule that has been instituted by Little League that protects hands and arms and elbows and has really cut back on a lot of injuries to protect these young men. Ends in disappointment with the protection of the players.
So Chinese Taipei has advanced. Saturday, 1 o'clock on ABC. They will take on Japan in the championship game. 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors for Chinese Taipei. 1-5-1 for Panama. Japan beat Mexico 3-2 to move on. Chinese Taipei beats Panama 5-1 to move on. That international championship game is set. Coming up next, more Little League World Series as Pearland, Texas visits Auburn, Washington. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For Oral Hershiser, Andrea Monsalve, and our entire ESPN crew, I'm Gary Thorne. Thanks for being with us, everybody. We bid you adieu from Volunteer, and we send you to Lamity. The next action with Carl Ravitch.